In the last video, we had seen the details of Yuga and Mahayuga. In this video, we will move forward into Manvantara and Kalpa. So this is where we had left in the last video. We had left off at Mahayuga, and specifically Mahayuga number 28. So if there is Mahayuga number 28, there must be of course 1 to 28. But are there more Mahayugas? And if so, where do they fit into the bigger structure? So I will take you up one level and you see that all the Mahayugas are fitting into something known as a manvantara. Specifically the 7th manvantara we are in right now, it is known as Vaivasvata manvantara. Manvantaras have specific names. So there is Mahayuga 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 28 of course. Are there more? Sure there is. So you have 30, 40, 50, 60 and 70, 71 Mahayugas in every manvantara. Also, the concept of Sandhya makes a reappearance here. We have already seen Sandhya in Yuga. It's a transition period. So you also have a transition period at the end of the manvantara called Manvantara Sandhya. The duration is 4800 Divya Varsha. Now this 4800 is nothing but the duration of a Krita Yuga. This is a choice which has been made intentionally. Now, what is the total duration of a manvantara? It is 856,800 Divya Varsha. This appears like a very arbitrary number, but this is what you get when you put 71 Mahayuga and then add another 4800 Divya Varsha. As a Sandhya, you end up with 856,800 Divya Varsha. So the question is, why are there 71 Mahayuga in a manvantara? Why not 70? Why not 50? Why not 100? Make it simple, keep it 100. Why did they pick 71? To get an answer to that question, we have to go up one level to see where this manvantara fits into the bigger structure. So I'm going to take you up one level, and you see we fit into, the manvantara fits into Kalpa. And right now we are in the first Kalpa, Shvetavaraha Kalpa. And there are manvantaras 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are there more? There are more. But fortunately not too many more. It's only 14. So there are 14 manvantara in a Kalpa and 71 Mahayuga inside each of these manvantaras. The idea of manvantara is this is a period and it is ruled by a Manu. Manu is the forefather of all people, all humans in that period. So Manu is the forefather of Manushya, all Manushya. Manu lays down the law which all Manushya are expected to follow. Manu is the ruler of that manvantara. So the names of the manvantara are essentially the names of the Manus. So this is Swayambhuva Manu, Swarochisha Manu, Uttama Manu, Tamasa Manu, Raivata Manu, Chakshasa Manu, etc., etc. And then the concept of Sandhya again comes in here, but right at the beginning. And it's called Adi Sandhya. Same duration, the duration of one Krita Yuga. But you see why this Adi Sandhya is placed here. By placing this Adi Sandhya here, you ensure that every manvantara is preceded by a Sandhya and succeeded by a Sandhya. So Sandhya, Manvantara, Sandhya, Manvantara, Sandhya, Manvantara, Sandhya, Manvantara, Sandhya, Manvantara, Sandhya, Manvantara, Sandhya. One is up here, all the rest are buried inside at the end, at the end, at the end, at the end. So the Sandhya act like separators between two Manvantaras. So there are 14 Manvantaras, total there are 15 Sandhyas in a Kalpa because 14 are inside here, 15th is here. Good. Now let's come to the interesting part. What is the duration of a Kalpa? It's a round, beautiful 12 million Divya Varsha. This very arbitrarily looking 856,800 has gone away and you have come to a very nice 12 million. The number 12 makes an appearance once again. We have discussed this number 12 in the last video. It comes back again, 12. And now we are in millions. A neat round 12 million. From 856,800, you scale it to 12 million. But also remember another thing. The duration of a mahayuga is 12,000 Divyavarsha. And the duration of a kalpa is 12 million Divyavarsha. Which means a scaling of 1,000 has taken place here from mahayuga to kalpa. I'm not saying there are 1,000 mahayuga in a kalpa, but I am saying that a duration of a kalpa is 1,000 times the duration of a mahayuga. How did this magic happen? Or alternately, I can ask again, why did they pick 14 manvantaras in a kalpa? Why not 15? Why not 10? So previously they picked 17, now they picked 14. Is there a reason why they picked this 1471 pair? Sorry, previously they picked 71. Why did they do that? They did that because they wanted to bring this to 12 million. They wanted to bring this structure to a situation where a kalpa is equivalent to 1000 mahayuga. So there is some mathematics involved here. And I'm going to try and show you the mathematics. So we will start the mathematics by first looking at the number of mahayuga in a kalpa. How many mahayugas are directly there in a kalpa? Now there are 14 manvantaras, 71 mahayuga in each of them. So you multiply the two, you get 994 mahayuga are directly in a kalpa, straight away. Now, we want to get 1000, but we got 994 only. We still need 6 more mahayuga to get to 1000. So that 6 more has to come from the duration of the sandhyas. Now, how many sandhyas do we have? We have 14 sandhyas in the 14 manvantaras, one each. And we have an adi sandhya sitting right at the top of the kalpa. So you add them all together and multiply by the duration of each sandhya. That is the duration of Krita Yuga, 4800 Divyavarsha. But if you express that as a fraction of the duration of a mahayuga, it becomes 0.4 mahayuga. Why? You remember the ratio 4:3:2:1? Now you add all of them, 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, you get 10. And out of the 10 parts of a mahayuga, 4 parts are Krita Yuga. So that is 4 out of 10, 4 by 10, that is 0.4 mahayuga. So you do this calculation, you get 6th mahayuga. And that's why the total duration of a kalpa works out to 994 plus 6, 1000 mahayuga. That's exactly what we wanted. So now you get a feeling as to why they picked 14 and 71. They were not picked at random. They were picked because that they give you the scaling factor of 1000. Now, why not 15 and 70? Maybe that would also give 1000. Have they tried it? What are the other possibilities? So my belief is that really there is mathematics behind this, and these mathematics were understood by the ancient Hindus. So in this case, it is xy plus 0.4 into x plus 1 equal to 1000. This is the constraint equation. Xy is what I showed you here, 14 into 71. 0.4 into x plus 1 is here, 0.4 into 14 plus 1 equal to 1000. This 1000 is the constraint. They want to fix that at 1000 and solve for x and y to find out what are the values possible for x and y that they can use in the cosmology. And we can use modern algebraic techniques to find positive integer solutions. You will find 7 of them. And they use the very first one with the lowest value of x, 14 manvantaras, 17 mahayuga in each manvantara. So you understand the intricacy of the mathematics only if you ask the question, why 14? Why 71? If you don't ask that question, if you accept this at face value, then you will not appreciate any of this mathematical thought process that has gone into structuring our cosmology. Good. Now let's get back to this tree structure, and I will draw your attention to the top. What you are seeing right here at the top is actually what is known as the Sankalpa mantra. This is a mantra recited at the beginning of every puja, where the person performing the puja says, I am doing this puja at this time, at this place. This is the time part of it. So it's saying, Shvetavaraha kalpe vaivasvata manvantare ashtavimsha dithame. Ashtavimsha is 28, 28th slice. Kali yuge pratama pade. Now, if you know the full Sankalpa mantra, it begins with Adya Brahmanaha Dvitiya Parardhe. So we should discuss what is Parardha. But that I will leave for the next video.